Use up. So I'm gonna try this again. Let's try not to crash out. There's a small chance, like actually a concerningly high chance I get a really bad crash out. I probably shouldn't play tonight, but we'll see. Or I could do extra measures to not Omega crash out, but I don't know. I'm gonna warm up by just like all flooring. Turn this down a little bit. Because, yeah. My energy isn't the highest, so hopefully I'm not unbelievably rushing everything. Because that was my issue yesterday. I was rushing everything, so I'd struggle to pass the beginning floors. Well, I don't know. I don't have any interest in grinding it now, so at some point I will. It's maybe like September I'll grind it. I want to beat Water Melon first, and then I'll consider it. And bugs. That's the main thing as well. If you play it right away, you can experience bugs. But if you wait a couple days, then you won't experience bugs. However, if my channel does ever get like really big for like Hito terms, then I would start doing them upon release. But yeah, I want to get this tower out of the way first. And the good news is there's no rush, so the only rush is beat this by the end of September, so I can do monthlies in time. Gonna place a checkpoint there. I'm just kind of doing some all floors. Just, I don't know, warm up with the tower's gameplay, I guess. I do have a few days this week in a row where I don't have much to do. I don't have a 300 trillion hour shift, so I'll definitely be able to get some good grinding in during the middle of this week. That's nice. Good little 4 end to 7 segment right here. In case I fail, this would be a good spot for a checkpoint. This way I could segment like this to 9. Speaking of that, I'll try to segment this to like 9. I think that'd be worth it. Pass is like 7-star. Okay, let's try getting this to 9. But yeah, I guess I could take a break by trying to beat the area, but Gotta add that special twist, you know. Oh, that was scuffed, but I landed it. Like, I don't know. Random idiotic towers. Oh god. Is it like mostly good towers and then every like one tower per every area is just like absolute bullshit? But no, TOV. I'm okay with spoilers this time around because the challenge I'm gonna do is not something with like sight reading, so spoilers are okay this time around. I should point that out so the question doesn't be asked. Oh, it's just one BS tower TVD. Tower Vivid Distress, trust. Okay, we got our segment. Let's just keep going. So if I get to 10, then ooh, I fat fingered so badly. At least I thought I did. Good thing I am not trying to sight read that. Well, that's W's. I'll floor 9. Wait, I don't remember if I used no clip or not. Shit. I'm going to assume I didn't. I don't remember using it anywhere. No, I didn't turn. That was a good segment, though. Does this jump require any turning at all? Like with this strategy that I found. Okay, it requires very little turning, like pretty early on. Okay, that's why this is so consistent. Because... Okay. Yo, that was a segment from like 7. That was honestly pretty badass of a segment right there. Oh, floor 9, that was impressive. I'm gonna try to out floor 10. But we're gonna start off with this. Like, honestly... Okay, as long as I don't do some BS, if I can get to the second half of 10, I'm genuinely going to beat this tower. Unless I don't get momentum when I freaking walk. That's like the only reason I'll fail this. It requires so little turn, like so early on. I'm not failing that jump. Okay, yo, I better not fail the contrast. Would that be W or L fails right there? And then fourth structure is all about being careful. Getting here, lightly turning, get here. Yo, what? I wasn't part of it? Okay. No, I don't need to switch strats. I have such a consistent strat and it doesn't require me to fucking do multiple movements at once. While simultaneously doing it's just hella alignments. I don't like how close that was, but I don't know what I can do with that. It's just, I just gotta hope I pass it on the real run. That's all I can do. Yeah. I've passed it before on real runs. I can pass it on the real run again. Whoa! That is a first, not having enough momentum on this shit. Don't hit my head often using that. Which means I've gone a little too far the wrong direction. Okay, I can all for it. Yeah, like 20 minutes ago. Oh my god, that... I'm not gonna count it, bro, at this point. Bro. I have such an op with this fucking, like, pre-first structure. It's such a choke point for no reason. Like, this jump is so... This jump should just, like, die, like, genuinely. Like, when it comes down to the second half of this floor, I'm like, fine. But when it comes to, like, the first half is where it's weird. I struggle with the first half of this floor more than the second half. I don't know if that's weird. I don't know if that's common. But... try legit runs. Go GG. GG's. I don't have enough experience with the later floors. The only later floor I've really got experience with is, I don't know, 10? But, probably 7 is the floor I have the most experience with past, on the second half. I don't know, I just haven't played 8 all that much. I'm not worried about 7 through the wind pad on Quite Devious. Like, I'm not even gonna try to worry about it until I get there legit. Then I'm gonna choose to worry about it. I'm just gonna focus more on first half consistency once I start grinding it, because that's where I will be spending all my time at. Until I can get a 7 run, then it becomes an issue, but... I mean, obviously, I'll be practicing the second half. Yeah. That's my plan, at least right now. I mean, I will if I could ever beat Water Melon, which, let's be honest, that might not ever happen. You only have to progress like one more floor to beat the tower, but... yeah. It's just like, yeah, like, I'm not worried about not being able to beat quite devious. I'm worried about how long it'll take. Because I don't want the grind to take more than like 2 months. But I don't think it will. I think at most quite devious will take a month. Just with like a lot of like past experience and just like knowledge of the tower. Like jumps come really easy to me in that tower just because like I've watched a lot of streams on that and I really don't want to switch to... Okay, sometimes I do, but like, I don't know, I want to stay on 60. Plus it's better to beat like a harder tower, like this is top 12 on 60, like, I don't know. At some point I might switch, but I don't really just like care enough to switch FPS. Like, I just want to stay on 60. I want to do something accomplishing on 60. I want to be an Unreal. And I can do it, and I will do it. And I'll feel more accomplished if I actually achieve a really cool... Will I switch if I get to the point of Unreal? Potentially. I try not to think that far. I only try to think medium term. I mean, some stuff, the stuff you have to think long term about, I'll real, but like, I try to think too short term, but not too long term. Yeah, it's... And I have to jump to an Unreal if I want to beat like something considerable on the main towers list anymore. Like I might start looking at that again when I beat an Unreal, but like by the time I beat an Unreal, it could be 2027, and like Water Melon's about to fall off on the main list. Last I checked, it was in the 80s, and that was a couple weeks ago. Like, the list is changing. It's becoming Unreals. Graphics had their prime, but now. And there'll be at some point when Unreals fall off the list, and that'll be something to see once it's Unreals and then Nils start getting beaten. It is, like... It's dwindling, though, beating stuff on 60, just like GD, because there's options for better. Like, it's just better to play on higher FPS. And learning FPS switching and stuff, too, so you can optimize physics on other stuff. It's just the best way to play. Like, staying to strictly low FPS, it's limiting, not fully limiting, like, bro, Unreal is probably the highest reasonable thing on 60. Like, realistically, someone's not beating Tower of the Drive towards Humans Limits on 60. Like, let alone a high FPS. That shit not happening. I believe the current top list, every tower is possible on 60. Like, I do believe something like Toline is possible. When something harder gets verified, it just depends. But I mean, we're definitely getting closer towards the human limit with skill, because it is taking significantly longer. Like, Unreal is the difficulty we've been at for the longest. We've been at this difficulty for like 3 years now. And only now are we starting to actually get towards the end of it. Like the high end of it. If you look at horrific I think took a year. Because we officially got horrific in 2022 and then in 2023. And then before that, it's always been just like a year. Like catastrophic to horrific took a year. Because catastrophic was beaten towards the end of 20. I believe my friend was the first person to beat a cat legitimately, and that was in October 2020. Honestly, I've never believed Unreal to be the last possible difficulty. It's too low in the human skill ceiling. I've always believed it to be nil. And the way it seemed, at least for me, I don't know, I've played obbies for much longer. Like, at least back then it seemed more of like to be nil. I don't know, maybe I was wrong, but Unreal's, it seems more of the stepping stone into the true difficulty. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a long time. Like, if it's taking 3 years to get to the point where Unreals are starting to flood, imagine how long nils would take, let alone even getting to nil. Like, we still could be ways away from getting a nil beaten. I mean, however the drive towards human limits is... Like, we can't even tell it's nil because it's so hard at this point that... The block's really gonna have the only good opinion, and he might think it's nil. It probably is nil. Speed GG's. Yeah. The question becomes, is there stuff after nil that's possible? Because there's been crazy hard all jumps. Like, if every jump in it, if something's possible to all jump, in theory, if you landed all those jumps first try in an all jump, you'd beat the tower, right? So therefore, would every tower that's possible to be all jumped legitimately technically be possible if you were to grind it long enough and be skilled enough? Like, that's how I see it. So who knows, like the skill ceiling's always so much higher than it's believed. Yeah. It's gonna be weird when the first year we're like, one top one can only get verified at like really high skill. But that's still ways to come, like. I doubt that, honestly, because that's just pushing nil. It's the only way that can be done is for nil to ultimately be impossible, or the human skill limit. But if it's the human skill limit, wouldn't that just be possible? I don't know. I doubt that'll happen because the Top Towers community did finally accept that nil could be possible, or they accepted that nil could be possible. I don't want to say finally accepted. That's bad wording right there, but oh, nil just always seemed possible, at least to me. Whether it's actually possible or not, that's hard to tell. Honestly, by technicality, if a difficulty is like has any possibilities at all, I guess. I don't know where that. I don't know. There's like actual high skill obbying like this. It's still kind of new, so it's should you do 13, 14? Honestly, yeah, go for it. It never hurts to do multiple of the same tier. It builds up skill. Makes grinding the next tier a little easier. Dude, I need to grind like a hard as hell tiered obby. Because I only have one grinded on stream, but like, bro, nobody watches grinding a tiered obby, bro. Genuine, no one watches that shit. You get like 5 concurrent at most. You actually got to be a pretty big streamer if you want to stream up tiered obby. It's just because it's just strat hell, I guess. Shit. I'm not a good person to ask. I don't really know any tier 15s off the top of my head except like homage, but that's definitely not a good option. It might be better to go if you have like the top obby in like Discord or something. It might be good to like ask there. I've probably beaten one without knowing. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really been big on tiered obbies past couple years. Yeah, I don't know. I used to be way bigger about them, like up and like in 2020, I was extremely big with tiered obbies. I loved them, and honestly, kind of wish I got into them a little more because I could handle them without lag better back then. So I wish I just kind of grinded those out. If I did, I would have increased my skill. I would have been increasing my skill during like 2021, 2022. It's really one of the few times I truly stopped playing obbies. I would play obbies like once a month, I would range from once a week to like a couple. I'd play a couple times a month. I don't know. I was not big on obbies from like November 2021 through April of 2022. It's just because I had lost interest in my channel and my laptop was in what was my hardest for tiered obbies? It was some tier 10, I think. I don't remember. Actually, I think it was Northern Limit. I think that was my hardest. I think I grinded that at some point and I was able to successfully beat it. I think I beat a few 210 tier 11s. I was big with tiered obbies, but I wasn't good. I was I didn't actually start getting like good skill with obbies until 2023. My obbying skill pre-2023 was kind of bad. Yeah. At times I do consider returning, I don't know. Tiered obbies were just simply bigger. It was just a bigger community back then. It could get bigger now because higher FPS is being introduced. Like, as a different list, though. Because, like, tiered obbies are such a good way to try to detect, like, difficulty. because it's all basic. It can be really complex, but it's just purism. Like, it's just like a typically shorter amount of purism. It means you can develop really complex strats and truly understand them if it's a popular enough tiered hobby. Yeah, like, you definitely need to, because that's... Wait, are you at TOER right now on the thing? Or are you just in between? Because I know there's a lot of towers in between. Yeah, like, dude, you're probably gonna want to beat, like, a tier 17 before you beat TOER. Like, if you could beat something like Honor, you could probably beat Elongated Runs. The good news is, though, a jump from TOI to TOER is possible, because TOER, the way TOER is, it's just... Most of its difficulty is that, like, extreme difficulty range. It just has... The only concern is just consistency in the hard jumps, like the actual hard jumps, every now and then. Wait, so this means you've beaten, you got ring 7. Oh wait, how are you doing this actually? Because... Are you doing them in, like, order they released, or order of, like, the rings? If you do them order of the rings, you might be able to grind out some zones, and that could also increase your skill. But if you grind them in release, then how would you have beaten Hopeless Hell? Because... Or is it based off of, like, when they were submitted? Because that would make a lot more sense. Oh yeah. Pesta made a video on Ito. Dude, if you beat TOA, you're genuinely saying, like, that's the hardest part right there, TOA to TOA. If you do that, you're set. It's gonna be free, honestly, because you're only challengeably beating, like, any kata, which you'll honestly be set to do. RNG. It has to make W videos. This is interesting because, like, bro got, like, super popular during, like, because the Keynote rotation has just always been, like, known. Like, not, like, crazy popular, but just, like, known. Like, there's always a good chance that someone knows who Nepesta is. Oh my god, why did I turn like that? Yeah. 473, bro. Because I turned like 5 degrees too much, bro. Gosh, I hate grinding this tower, and I got a feeling that I'm not even gonna get to 7 tonight, because, like, I'm already getting mad. Man, I actually sat down and played these floors too. Go slower if I have to. Oh, I was gonna stream if I fell all the way down there. Because... yeah. Like, I'm sure there will be some mind blocks at some point. Actually, I don't know. And there might be. There is one more concerning thing. But there's only one. The concerning thing is when you have to do TOCR, because the difference between TOER and TOCR is TOCR is raw skill based, and your raw skill may not be that high. Just with Tower of Inception, Tower of Elongated Runs, you're gonna have... your skill sets are gonna be really wonky. But if you beat TOCR, then you're set. That's when you'll be perfectly fine, and it'll just be kind of an enjoyment. And I'm curious, do you just have like a sheet somewhere where it just shows every tower released in order? No! There's no way I did it again. Oh my god. I knew I was gonna I knew it was gonna happen again. That better be the last time I ever make that mistake on this grind. Like, bro, there was fucking one stream. I failed that like 3 times in a row to that. Bro, the fat fingering cannot be this hard to not do. Yeah, like... bro, TOCR is a tier dobby. I guess technically you could loophole this, because TOCR is a tier dobby. You could beat it as a tier dobby, but it's an Ito. The good news is TOCR is basically a tier dobby. I think it is. It does have a teleporter and whatnot, but I think it is on the tier dobbies list, which is good, because what you could do is beat a tier dobby that's harder than TOCR, so that way you'll know TOCR is like, oh, I can beat this. That might just be the strategy here. It'll help with TOER, because freaking bro. Wait, are you trying to gain your skill to grind TOER? Have you started TOER yet, or no? But Ring 9, I think, will forever be the peak of, like... maybe not the peak of Ito's popularity, but, like, the peak of Ito as, like, a whole. Not, like... Not, like, for the size of it, but just, like, where the game was at. Ring 9 was, honestly, the peak. Player base was a whole lot better back then, bro. And... everything about it was just, like, perfect. Because Ring 9 grew into the peak of the skill at the time, like, the skill ceiling. And there was a harder tower there that could be beaten. Like, basically, like, the top one tower is there. Yes. Oh, damn. Yeah. Because those are your two, like, towers that are kind of your biggest issue. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. You know, I should play RNG though. Let's see what I get. Why is cat box on? Oh no. This looks really bad. This number looks really bad. Oh no. Wait, why is it already so slow? Wait. Bottom 19%? Oh no. Oh no. Yo, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. What is this? Oh no. That was not good. Yo, was that? Wait. Is it better if the number's bottom 98 or bottom 10? Like, because I've gotten a bottom 98 before and I've gotten like a bottom 5% before. Which one is better? The bottom 98 or the bottom 5? I think my best is like top 5% or something. One done on 6. Oh shit, good luck. Ooh, W mythics, W mythics. I should beat a couple mythic levels just to see how good they are. Yo, like. I might try to play this a bit late into the night. Just to see if it helps to just, like, not talk much. Well, it obviously will, but I'm curious what'll happen. If I'm able to get a cool lock and potentially win. Okay, if I beat this tower at, like, 11:30 p.m., though, my reaction will be non-existent. Mythic is the definition of perfect levels. Nice. You about to see some extreme demons with that. Bro, an extreme demon mythic? Oh my goodness. Damn. We got the super hiccups. Okay, if I want to have a good reaction, the best time to beat Water Melon would be in the next hour. If I want to beat this tower, period, sometime this stream, but I don't know. But like, no, Dark Side of the Moon I'm not gonna touch till log, so I might like join the area, but just to like look around. I don't plan on beating the area quite yet. I will at some point, but not for like another month. I don't have the urge to beat it right away, which is okay. Yay, 5 net. Yay. Bottom what? Bottom less than 1%? Yo, you actually got the worst number ever. Why am I nervous on 5 net? Yo. Maybe it's less about like being nervous and more about just like not being in a state where I go from feeling 0 nerves to feeling not 0 nerves. Not full nervousness, but greater than 0. Greater than previous number amount of nerves. Because it might not, I would say it's quite 0 at times. I didn't emphasize those 5 jumps. Hopefully I can still do them. Yeah. W's, speakings. Yo, I'm trying like as hard as I can to be zen right now because I've been having an issue with crashing out lately, and this is not related to Tower Water Melon. It's outside of that, which explains why I've been crashing out like not just crashing out over a tower, but like genuine crashing out. I'm trying to find ways to not, but I don't know. I have a feeling I might have to do some stuff that I don't really want to do. I failed it? You know, shit happens. I knew my stupidity would kick in, but man, that was just annoying because it took a really long time to get to net. Is there anything I can do to make this jump at least a little more consistent? Anything I can do. What if I go backwards? Like, I'm gonna do that, and that might, if I could do that, it might just help out. Because I think I'm finally getting those first 2 jumps down. Like the first jump, you know, I think I've gotten down since the beginning. That second one I finally have down. Because I very rarely fail it. Just like the first one, I just rushed too hard. This third one, I don't know. I'm missing something because I failed it too much. And it's mostly because of me being dumb, but the thing that pisses me off the most during this grind is just loop failing 1 through 3. I should say failing 1 through 4, actually, because 4 gets really frustrating, but only when you had a bad loop fail on 1 to 3. If you pass it within like 5 minutes, it's not as bad. It's like, oh, I can just get back, but when you have like a 20-minute loop fail on 1 to 3, Pro 4 can get really infuriating. Yeah, I've basically failed I've probably failed like 90% of the jumps in this tower at least. From legit runs. I've definitely failed a good chunk of jumps on 9. I don't know. I've gotten like 20 runs to 8 end plus. It's insane. I think it's like 25 I counted. Yeah. I've definitely gotten a good chunk of far runs. Like any attempt is the winning attempt at this rate. It's just a matter of when. But I can't hold on something like this, and I can easily manipulate that into a bad mindset, which I gotta be careful about. To be like, oh, why isn't this attempt the winning attempt? I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm close to beating this tower no matter what. Even if it means that this, like, it's gotta be I can beat this tower any attempt. I will beat it. It's gotta become a mindset of that, even if it's not this attempt. Bro, I know how to have a good mindset. I just gotta fucking do it. But yeah, like, at least I'm on floor 3. Hey, this could be like stream 1 where I only get to 4 like once, like, or my return to right. I didn't even think I got a single 4 run. Cause I was genuinely so rusty. But you know what? Beating this tower once for all, dude. But like, okay, we did it. Just gotta lock in with 4, but I'm at this like weird point in my life where I don't know, I have all this potential, and it's like I really want to lock in with this because it has a shot of becoming into something big, and I really want to try that. However, it's hard to tell where I am going with this, whether it's actually working out or not. I can't tell. Because it seems like it could. I feel like I'm right about to kick into something big. But, you know, I'm losing watch hours and losing all these things. It's hard to tell. I just gotta believe and keep the grind open. You know, it's happened before. I can get something, yeah. Dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I've been so burned out with, like, stuff lately that I'm genuinely, like, one wrong day away from quitting my job, bro. Because, like, I'm burned out from like, getting over scheduled. And I'm burned out from, like, school. I don't know, I've been getting burned out from, like, everything lately. Past couple years have just not been it for me. But, dude, it's all been, like, events that have just slowly occurred over the course of, like... No, it's easiest to beat stuff on R6 Avatar, but... It's adjustable to beat stuff with a different avatar. You just gotta learn a couple... You just have to learn, like, how to play with that, because R6 is basically you play Roblox, it's implied. It's doable. You just gotta want to do it, bro. People beat these towers with like furry avatars that have like every single bit of detail known to mankind. Like, honestly, people can do that. People can do it with Lego. Like, I've seen completions out there where people have genuinely, like, the most decked out, like, furry avatar ever. And it's like, bro, how do you genuinely see where you're jumping? Or where, like, you're at? It's insane. Y'all, should I ever invest in, like, Roblox avatars? I just don't. I focus more on the game itself. It's why I have such a basic avatar. Like, I've used this avatar for, like, 5.5 years. 5.5 years. Like, bro. And the only reason I changed it to this is I changed it from R15 to R6. Like, or not really. Yeah, I changed from R15 to R6. But not, okay. I haven't changed from R15 to R6. I changed it from Lego to blocky-ish. That I think that's the right word. I changed to a blocky built avatar, and like my avatar beforehand, I don't know, like you can see what it was if you look at my Ring 3 Tower Rush completion video. It's from 2020. The video I uploaded in 2021, but it was like but I did that Tower Rush in like December of 2020. So wait, this could be a good video.
We have got to the point where literally
no, not base freefall, but like that was what my avatar was before I changed it to this, because I wanted a blocky avatar. Because I don't know. There was something about not using a blocky avatar that just I had an issue with for I don't even know why. Something about not obbing in a blocky avatar just, I don't know, for some reason I couldn't handle it properly. Not that like my obbing skill was like affected by it, I just for some reason couldn't handle playing on a non-blocky avatar, so I switched to a blocky avatar, and then I've been the same since. I actually did a nerf to my avatar, because I used to have a bright juice thing on my avatar, which helped with obbies, like a lot. It helped me with obby. I would use it to help out with stuff, and then I got rid of it, and I couldn't. It's the easiest to visualize with obbying, because of the way R6 is and stuff. You see this and you just, it's the easiest. You see where your arm's at. That's like, oh, that's that. Once your arm goes in, you'll know your hitbox is there. Hitboxes, I believe, are the same across all avatars, maybe ever so slightly different, but I know it doesn't have a big effect with hobbies. Do y'all remember J-Locked? Bro, nobody remembers who J-Locked is, but J-Locked was like... That is some like random callback, but like J-Locked was someone who's popular in like 2021, like early 2021, beat Genfail and basically stopped being popular. I think his last notable thing was beating Tower of Impossible movement, but he beat a Kata in 2021. That's all you need to know. I just remember that because I think he was like one of the best Lego Avatar people. I think it's mainly because he jumped from externalizing insanity to Genfail. That was a jump that was actually done a lot back then. I think it's because people beat QER and they're like, oh, I can beat something harder. Oh, there's so many like just like random hidden gems from. Okay, if I perform the strat correctly on the next jump, I should be good. You get here. You go backwards. I love that. Okay, we're using that strat from now on. It worked better than expected. I was high-key expecting to fail the jump or barely land it, but I landed it so cleanly. I think my issue with 5 is finally done. An anomaly first try, yeah. Hey, no being mad, Leo. Well, if I beat, you could always rewatch it. But past been like his day. Bro, true. Except I don't eat breakfast. I skip breakfast because I basically skip it. Oh. Okay, I don't skip it, but it's like one skip I do in this whole tower, I think. Wait, what? What the fuck? I want to see what happens. I'm confused. I just slid off into the... Had never happened ever before in the history of this tower. Until now. What the... Sure. That's like so bullshit. I've never seen that fail in the history of this tower's fucking history. What the fuck? How? Where did I slide from? Where did I slide from? Where? That's gotta be luck-based. No way. We're genuinely checking if I got a luck-based fail in this fucking game somehow. What? I was so locked in for that? That's totally not gonna mind block me at all. I'm studying this fail. What the fuck? Oh, there's no way. Sir, that's some fucking bullshit. That is some bullshit. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So, I bounced on this, and I landed back on this fucking slanted platform, and so perfectly, I just slid off the entire platform. What the fuck? Are we serious? What the fuck? Like, sir, I can't even, I'm so pissed off, I'm not even mad. No. What the fuck? I bounced off of this at such a perfect angle. I bounced up and down, like you see how I'm going up and going down. I did that at such a perfect location. I just slid off the fucking platform. Are we serious? I got questions. I just almost slid off again. Sure. I'm so pissed off that I'm not even mad. I guess that I did that. But like, it's not even fucking RNG, because I looked back at the fail. It's just some bullshit. I need to fucking like get an angle with this. I'm gonna fucking strat out this jump so hardcore, dude. So I gotta go this way and then just align with that, yeah. And then turn, like, very heavily soon. No! I'm sliding off, because David Mizuki is not intelligent, bro. Line here, we line. I'm landing here! I'm aiming for this! What do you mean? How am I aiming for that? No, I'm getting a random ass strategy for no reason. We're gonna do some bullshit. I'm sick of this fucking jump. Making me lose runs. We're gonna do some bullshit here. Okay, so we're gonna line here. Align with that. Just this is it. I'm never failing this up on legit run ever again. Because no, you see this? You see how perfectly I landed it when I go this way? I turn to this. See, I landed perfectly. Oh wait, doggy got 80. Nice. Okay, we're not failing this jump anymore. We're beating the tower because I went back and played that jump. You know, there's a reason. I had to fail that very unfortunate way, bro. I'm genuinely so mad about it that I'm not even mad. Cause like, bro, what the fuck? That's one of the most unique fails in this tower. Unless somebody else has gotten it before. Which I would love to see if somebody somehow managed to get that. Bro, how? Genuinely, how? It might have happened like once without realizing, but probably passing. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And how do you practice to prevent that? You just gotta, I guess, make sure you're not bouncing away. Because I landed on the slant in such a way to where I sunk in and I had enough momentum to slide. Bro, like, sure, I will fall. Like, sure. No, I better fucking make it back, bro. Better have the lock-in of a century right here. Maybe not a century, but the lock-in of the year, please. Maybe not even that, just like lock-in of the month, please. I need my lock-in of like all time. Not my lock-in of all time. That better be like me fluking in Unreal from like floor 2. Floor 2? Why did I say it that way? God, I'm actually not as angry tonight. I thought I was genuinely gonna get like a super crash out. Because today is just... like, bro. It's like... I have to like genuinely... I get so annoyed over like bullshit. There are things in my life that I want to change, and there are things I want to work for, but like, I gotta get through these other stupid ass loopholes to get where I want to be. Oh boy. But like as soon as I beat Water Melon, I need to start getting like a backlog of just some terrifyings and katas that I can just like beat on the side like relatively quickly. Like spend a couple days just beating one. This way, if I'm ever struggling with like my weekly uploads, I could spend like a couple hours, not even a couple hours, I could spend like 30 minutes at most preparing up completion, so that way like there's at least something. Because I know eventually there will be times, not eventually, there already has been a time where I know I'm not going to get something out in time. Or like, what if there's just a week where the universe is just like not lined up enough? So I genuinely just like can't get a video out, but if I have like enough time, I could get like a weekly completion. At least weekly something. But the goal is to have it to where I have one weekly watchable video, and then like once a month have like one insanely good video. Like 4 to 6 days of the week I focus on one crazy video, and then like 1 to like 3 days a week I spend focusing on just like a decent-ish video. Something that's just like entertainably watchable, but like it's just that. And then have the actual big videos like happen every now and then. That's my plan content. And I'm hoping that over time I'm able to adapt into something like that. Like, who knows? Like maybe it'll turn to like every week I just play a random game, complete it, make content. Or like if it's a really big game, like I don't know. I want to have a mix of what like channels 10 years ago did and what channels now do. I want to have a little bit of a mix. Definitely hella over the top, because I see a lot of like channels either do like basically like, either streaming majority, content majority. And it's different because back then, like, there was like videos that get uploaded. They're not as high quality as now, but they had an entertainment charm for them. Like, you had to have a better attention span to watch them, but if you did, they were really enjoyable. Like, more fulfilling than now. Except for some, like, there are some YouTubers who are able to, like, in my eyes, make really entertaining content with a shorter attention span, but that requires superb talent. Or maybe not. I don't know. I want to have a mix where it's like, I'll stream consistently, you know, stream like a grind or just some BS, and then like once a week I make some decent video that's just like there to watch, whether like just some entertaining whatever, and then it's followed with a like actual video that I spend like a hard time, and it would be good as well because those big videos, there would be more of a passion for them because there wouldn't be a time limit. It's just, or the time limit will be extended so greatly that I'll never have to consider, or I'd never have to worry about it. It would just be there to like show the true passion. Like the streams would be like, oh, this is what I grind. Because I still want to grind stuff, like I want to grind hobbies and then super grind GD and whatnot. But I want to transform this channel into something above that. And I think if I start off with showing my grinds, I can always add. Removing's hard, but I can always add. Moving's scary. Oh my god, bro. I thought I was done failing this jump. Are you, like, No, why am I failing it now? I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be, but I am. Why? You align here, you sink into there, and then you turn. I'm doing something wrong in this set of steps. That I'm doing something wrong, and I don't. You know what? I want to look back and see what I did wrong. Why is the quality so low? So I lined there. I turned to. It's hard to tell because I set up everything pretty well, but I did something. Either it was on the takeoff of the jump, or when I went to go land it, that I just didn't get enough momentum, or it's either I didn't get enough momentum somewhere, either I messed up something that made me fail it, and I don't know what the hell I did. Honestly, as long as I just know what to do correctly, I can pass it, but I swear if I get issues at that jump now too. Bro, that section is just like ass. I don't consistently pass it. But it doesn't make sense because I've passed that section like I'll do a practice session, I'll pass that shit like 20 times in a row. And then I'll fail it like 5 times in a row, and then I don't get it, bro. Maybe I need to do like a minute breather. It doesn't matter because like I need to play as much as I can during these. I just don't have enough time outside. Like I literally spend all my free time doing these streams and editing. Like I spend almost all of it, literally almost all of it, and it sucks because I want to have I need free time that I can just chill for myself. So it's like I either quit this or quit my job, bro, and it's not a fucking easy pick. Because I can't keep up the freaking stuff I do now. Because at some point I gotta add in other things like college and fitness. Man, something's gotta figure out some way. I need to believe in an outcome. And I want to believe in the outcome that is favorable. And I can believe in that, but I gotta work even. I literally work as hard as I can, bro. And like I work as hard as I can to get through my job because I need to, and then because you know I move around all day. I just try to get through. Honestly, I do the best I can to try to get through. And then afterwards, I have this limited amount of time to fucking actually get this shit done. It feels like this constant rush. And I don't have any, like, I have plans for my future, but I don't have, like, a direction that I'm actually, like, pushing down. I just feel as if I'm just floating, like, with these plans, but not that I've set down and started going. So I'm just in this like weird as hell spot, and I don't know. And I feel like I just need a moment to step down and just not. Because that's kind of what. Hold up. Like, that's kind of what started happening in June. Like, I started off, like, you know, I got all this stuff done, and then I just... It almost felt like it was out of my control. I just stopped doing as much. I did the bare minimum of, like, doing what I needed to for my new job, and then... going home and just genuinely doing nothing. that's what I did basically throughout the entirety of June. And then July hit, and is when I was like, alright, I need to actually try. I started in May, and then a month just went by where I got literally nothing, so I made sure to start up in July. And it was not easy, but I knew I had to slowly ease back into it, and I have. Why is that section? It's not even luck based. It's not. I can't even fucking say it is, because it isn't. I'm just so bad at it that it feels luck based. It feels luck based at times, because I'm trying to do the same thing over and over again, and something just goes wrong. I don't perform something absolutely perfectly, or I mess up by the tiniest amount, or visually the tiniest amount for me. So it feels like I just lost a basic bullshit, which it is, but like, it's all fucking skill based. It's all skill based. But like, it just feels like what I've been doing with like school recently. I'll go to school, I'll do the best I can to get through it, and then I'll like, but like I guess the difference between that is, outside of work, I don't have to spend time doing anything thinking about it other than what time I gotta go and what time I'll return and how much of my day is affected because of it. But I don't actually have to think about the work. I go in to do my job, but like, it feels like such a waste of time. And it's kind of messing me up, I'm gonna be honest. Because I feel like all I'm doing, I feel like the summer just kind of got wasted. Even though it didn't necessarily, it just didn't come out how I wanted it to. So now it's just like, you know, I'm trying to build up. And I'm definitely getting somewhere, but you know, and then this grind genuinely being an actual horrible grind. It just, like, I don't know, like, the only saving grace is if I, like, fluke the second half of the 410. If I don't, this grind is genuinely going to become terrible. Like, fully. Like, the only saving thing is if I basically fluke to the win pad. I fluke the second half of 10, which I don't even know if it's going to happen. It's so possible. It's I could totally do it, but I don't know. It's hard to believe it could. And like, I feel like I'm wasting time. I don't want to waste time. That's something I'm sitting around. I don't want to waste time. I want to be productive. I want to do what I can to be successful. But all I feel like I'm doing is I wake up genuinely about to, depending on the day and depending on the time. If I wake up early on a day that I can just grind all day on whatever, it's great. But if it's a day where I gotta get up at the ass crack of dawn, go to work for 20 billion hours, come home, and I'm gonna be so tired I fall asleep, can't do anything, don't suck. Because I spend so much energy. I spend way more energy than I need to at my job. Because I'm like, I'm still not fully adapted to it. I definitely feel like I'm starting to fit in better, but like, I feel like I've still got so much more. And for whatever reason, it's just exhausting to do like anything socially. Like, if I have to do more than like fucking leave the house sometimes, bro, it takes so much energy. Like, I always have the energy, bro. I have to spend so much energy just doing like basic everyday shit just to get every basic shit done. I'm genuinely exhausted. Not from the lack of energies. I have to spend so much energy. I don't know, it's always been that way, but... Like, I remember just getting tired from just attempting to socialize. It's like, if I want to get tired, I just go out all day and do shit, but I'm gonna be hella tired. But I don't know, it's just, it's weird, bro. Like, how the hell are people keeping, like, able to have... Like, how are people just able to spend less energy doing anything with socialness? But, like, it's so bad. I like going outside and stuff, but shit. It takes a lot of energy. So, like, after a while, I get tired faster. And then on the days I have nothing to do, bro, I'm genuinely so tired. For like I'll just know I don't have anything to do that day, so I'll just naturally be really lethargic. But then the days I gotta do stuff again, it's like all good. I mean, like, I could handle it. And then my sleep schedule got cooked. And then, difficulty impossible. Like, it's like before high school, I had picture perfect sleep schedule, and I was getting good amounts of, like, not good, great amounts of sleep. I was getting at least 8 hours of sleep a night. So I was always fully rested. So I could, like, handle doing stuff. You know, I wouldn't go outside as much, so like I wouldn't leave my house as much, so it was just like, it was great during the summer. Then the school year, basically social life was school, and I'd actually go outside way more, so I was just used to it. And then, I mean, I go outside the same level again. I actually go outside more, but holy shit. I said super brain fart. What was I talking about, bro? Oh my gosh. And I'd actually go outside way more, so I was just used to it. It was great. So I was getting at least 8 hours of sleep a night. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Like, bro. And then my sleep schedule got cooked, and then... I started getting less sleep, so I'd have less energy, and then... Yeah. Face cam... it was just a one-time thing. I just wanted to see what it was like. I don't know. I want to play this in hopes I actually beat it tonight, but am I gonna waste an hour and another hour and a half trying to beat this? Is it actually gonna work? Because as soon as I'm done with this tower, I basically gotta go to bed, which sucks because this whole day is actually gone. The good news is I have some days this week, so hopefully I can get some hella good lock-in. Maybe I can... You know what I could potentially do? Yo, W getting home. I feel like I've wasted so much this summer. Like, I could have done so much more, but I didn't. It went by so fast because I basically wake up, go to work all day, come home, and have no time to super do anything. First red 4 is 4. There's 3 white floors, 3 red floors, 3 green floors, and then a white floor at the end, which is like... yeah. Dude, what the hell? Bro, do I gotta practice this 4 seconds? I practiced it right before stream. I guess I gotta do another practice session. Definitely not been updating the fucking status. Dude! Why? I practiced it literally right before. Why? I practiced this shit genuinely like I spent like 5 minutes. I spent like 5-10 minutes literally making sure I could do that. I went through every single walk and then I did it like twice. And then I started streaming. Bro! How? I gotta go slow. I gotta go slow. I gotta go slow as I can be because I failed that like 5 times today. But what? My first planned Unreal. I'm planning to do an Infinite Void. So Infinite Void is the first. It's a pretty typical first choice for Unreal, but it's best for 60 as it's the one to. Oh my gosh, bro, I knew it! I knew it! Why am I having such a mind block with 4 today? Could I just not... Could 4 just get deleted? It is, because... It's been there for the longest, so... It's typically going to be easier and... People are just gonna have it shredded and beaten. I mean, easier to have a good mindset, and then secondly, it's consistency based, so difficulties and hurts overall just great. I've heard about it, yeah. It's gonna be super dubs. Oh my god. I've gotta lock in with the spacebar. Every freaking day I get slowly worse and worse at timing it. Like my coyote timings are good, but holy shit. I get something else. Yeah. It's nice to see. Yeah, cause like dude, before 2025, oh, it was bad. Like, he had a bad fall down. And then... Yeah, in 2025, I think is when... Yeah, 2025, he started his... Not started because he's done attempts to fix himself, but... 2025 is like his first noticeable one. Dude, yeah. 2010s was a great decade for him. It's sad, just like how everything just kind of went downhill. It was like slowly but not slowly at the same time, because like It all kind of started slowly changing after he moved into like his current house. Like he moved when things were great, and then yeah. Oh, they were such W channels, such W YouTube channels, such W YouTubers, bro. They're like genuinely W people. I swear I'm gonna fucking lose my mind if I do some more BS on these early ass fools. I would have got to 10 if I didn't have that BS happen. No, like even DanTDM had like a bad fall off, but he hit it. Like not bad fall off with like his channel or anything, but like with himself, because he had some really bad issues like earlier this decade as well. But in the past couple years, he's gotten out. He had some bad mental issues. It kind of like, I think it started like slowly started becoming a thing because he had to move houses. I think that's when it started beginning, but it didn't start snowballing until after he had his son and COVID began, and then things snowballed from there with his like, because he had like really bad mental problems, but he's gotten help with them and he's doing much better now. So yeah, and that happened too. It's like I don't think he's said why, but like he had to move houses. He didn't move because he wanted to, he moved because like he had to. I'm thinking he's probably said it somewhere. Maybe not on his, definitely not on his channel, but probably in like a podcast on why he had to move. Bro. Yeah. And then he became family friendly. I wonder at what point did he choose to be family friendly? 20-minute run, I've only gotten to 4. This is an L grind session. Bro, I swear I'm getting worse at these floors again. I used to pass them. This grind is just like the old days of the grind, like the first 13 streams, except the difference is any attempt that passes 4 and I fucking get to like 9. The only difference is I'm just so much better at this tower, and like, okay. The only difference is like if I get to 5, I just genuinely can get to like 10. I don't know, like that's just the difference, I guess. My better ones are just better. I still loot fill these early floors like just as much. Yeah, like, bro, Mr. Beast used to be the most like used to be like, definitely one of the less family friendly channels, and then like he slowly switched over the years to what has become now. And Mr. Beast is only like it's like tapping into what the real potential of what could come from like YouTube. It's such like a step. Now it may not be YouTube directly that'll last for a while, but it's like the start of it. Because eventually, at some point, there's gonna be a branch off, like. And I wonder what the true branch off will be. Something will happen that'll replace YouTube, but YouTube is the next big thing. I mean, yeah. There's definitely some hidden things that we don't know about Mr. Beast. Only time. There's definitely something that Mr. Beast hides. I mean, there's always something that like everybody hides. Everybody always hides something. Like everyone's got their own secrets. Some are undoubtedly less socially acceptable than others. Yeah. Like, he might be starting to fall off, but you can't really... It's hard to tell if, like, his channel's gonna, like, completely die anytime soon, because he's gotten so big to the point he's known globally, and that... He hosts stuff, like, big time. I don't know. He's definitely still got some years left, but it's hard to tell. Who knows what'll happen. He might just, like... I think he'll sell it one day. Like the Mr. Beast thing is like a whole company. I think that's the most likely thing to happen. Or he'll do something that allows super money to come in, and that'll be the true fall off. But yeah, like that was definitely not a good situation for him. Can I please stop failing that? I've got to like study this like a fucking math test, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm so fucking pissed off, and if I end stream now, that's it. I can't grind for another day because I gotta do some stupid ass ridiculous. Oh God, I gotta lock in with myself, bro. I'm trying to lock in by getting stuff, like doing stuff, and I'm trying to lock in on this channel. I'm stuck right now. I've hit like this weird mind block trying to lock in. I don't know, progress slowed down. I'm hoping I can just start making some super progress again with stuff. I want to lock in. Bro, I just need to beat this tower, I think. Maybe that's the key for stuff. If I could just... Bro, come on! Oh my gosh, bro. Why? Fuck! You know, I'm gonna practice this till I don't fucking fail it anymore. I'm so fucking tired of this. That was a fucking 30-minute loop fail. Okay, so you go here, turn, flick, and then you lower a little bit, shift here, slowly contrast your way around, get to the top, get your head up here, go slowly, try to be as aligned as you can. Then you do a full 90 degrees, as many times as it takes me. Like, bro, this is not that hard to do. Then you two-step climb, WA, flick a little bit so you go in, walk forward, flick a little bit, The goal is to be here, so you can turn slightly and just walk across. Fall into here, turn. This, fall in first person. Walk there. Do this slashy point, and it's free. Why can't I do that tiny, teeny little segment? Why is it taking me 15 minutes to get there every time? This is why I'm not beating this tower. I can't fucking crack these stupid ass early floors. Ugh. I just gotta warm up with this stupid segment. Gosh, and then I get pissed off when I'm not making progress because I literally have to do so much other BS, bro. Like, I gotta. Oh my gosh. It's already 10 p.m. Like, I didn't get home till like 7 p.m. Oh my gosh. And I can't just do something right. I gotta do other stuff, bro. I'm genuinely, as soon as I'm done playing this tower, I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Like, I'm sick and tired of this. It's not even, it's less of this grind, more of, bro, where I'm at with everything. Just, gosh, because it's all I've been fucking dealing with the past like 3 years. I want to do stuff, but I gotta do all these other things. Like, it's been like really bad this past year, bro. Like, I want to, it's like I'll try to grind something like there's things I want to do that are like good. Okay, cool. Do the, like, there's things I want to be locked in, like with life and whatnot. But I want to do things that like I can. Oh gosh, I'm so ticked off with this moment. Like, it's like I want to lock in on this. I want to lock in with things, but I can't. I literally, like, I can, but not like 100% something. I can't do like everything I want to do, bro. I have to cut something out, and it's mainly, like, it's just so many things. Like, I get overscheduled at work, and I've told, you know, my bosses, hey, yo, I'm getting overscheduled, but the response I get is, people get scheduled less in the future. That could potentially happen. Like, bro, what is that kind of answer? Bullshit I answer, bro. Ask for this many hours and this many hours only, bro. I don't want these extra 10 hours a week. But I guess it sounds bad to complain about getting too many hours, bro. Oh my goodness. It's bad. I'm genuinely getting overscheduled at work, and I've told my bosses about it, and it's definitely an issue, but nothing is getting done about it? Like, how? It's been happening for all except for like the first few weeks I started working there. And then since then, it's been consistent overscheduling, and I'm not handling it very well. So, like, and I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just want to take a step down from everything and just build up from there. Everything except this channel, though. That's the only thing I don't want to step down from. I guess it'd be good, because it'd be something to just work on. And I don't know. Because really, bro, most days of the fucking week, like minimum 4 days a week, most of the time it's 5 to 6. I'll wake up, it's like I'll wake up. And the way it's done is just so shitty. Like, I'll genuinely work like 7 days in a row. I'll be off for like 3. It's bullshit like that. I'll work anywhere between like 5 to like 8 days in a row. And then I'll be off for 2 to 3. Sometimes it's like a bunch of days. It'll be like 4 off for 1, 4, and it's like, bro. It feels I'm just working full-time on a part-time job. Which, you know, it's great hours. If I wanted this many hours, I would have just worked full-time. Bro. And I genuinely get such little time to work on stuff, and then the days I don't have anything, I don't like have work, and I'm genuinely exhausted. Because I spend all my energy just trying to get through. And then I'll work at work, and then I'll come home and I'll try to spend as much free time as I can working on YouTube, because I want this to become something. It's a hobby I really want to work out with, but it's like impossible because I don't know. I get so overscheduled and I get so tired that like freaking grinding a horrific tower is not optimal. Not even really all that ideal. And then like I'll say something about me working too many hours, and I either get told, "Oh, but you like money?" in such a demeaning way. It's just like it's almost painful. And then, or I'll be told, why don't you want hours? You don't, it's like, I don't want to explain. Like, there's more than just this. It's more than just like, there's more reason to it outside of this channel. This channel is just like, it's something I like doing as a hobby, and I definitely want more time to spend on it. But there's outside reasons as well, outside of my job, outside of this, that I really just, I feel that I need to work on. I definitely need to, and there's a couple things I want to, but I'm genuinely not getting anything done when all I have enough time for is working minimum 30 hours and some bullshit a week on something I do like, but I'm getting so burnt out because I'm working so many extra hours, and I'll post shifts like all the time. Do you know they don't freaking get, or the shifts like I actually need, like one shift I'll need to get rid of every couple like months. No, I ain't getting that shit right. I don't know. trying to grind the hell out of this tower whenever I can, because I do want to get this beaten. I have goals, I have plans. You know, this tower is a very big opportunity for my channel. Not like over the top crazy, but it's a big opportunity to actually be pushing my channel out, because I could beat this tower, you know, do my completion, make my commentary, actually push something for this, and push around the completion. Like, it's an opportunity. I'm trying to work really hard on it, because I see it as my next big opportunity, my first opportunity with like this lock that I'm trying to do that could actually turn into something, even if it isn't, or if it doesn't go out the way I want it to. It's still something. I just throw in the other opportunities, you know, consistent streams and weekly uploads, just there in case, you know, anything happens. And it's like, I want to work on this so badly, but I just never can. And whether it actually works out or not, I want to do this. I want to do YouTube as a hobby until I no longer find it interesting. I'm genuinely not going to be able to if I get all these freaking stupid side quests. I'm not letting it stop me. That's just only one of the things. Like, I want to work on other things as well, and I genuinely can't if I have to work minimum 32 hours a week, when the amount of hours I ask a week are 25. I want to have in the 20s hours of ranges. It's either like a lot of small shifts throughout the week, or a couple big shifts. This would mean I'd have the majority of the week either to do other things, or I could actually map it around. It's like, oh, I spend a few hours doing this, and then I go home, spend a few hours doing this, and then I can either edit or work out, and like, or something else. Like, I can actually fill up the day fully if I get a bunch of small shifts. But you know, when you're working all day, it feels like a part-time job is being a full-time job, and I don't like it. And it's like, it's all these just tiny things. It's a mix of me being overscheduled, a mix of I'm just gonna call it personal reasons. Mix of the overscheduling, personal reasons, and this channel, and it's just not a good combo. And I can't work it out, so I have to get rid of something. And of course, you know, I get infinite pressure to basically work full-time, because money working, like, bro. I know I'm like super venting right now, but I'm just like genuinely just like trying to shove anything I can. So I'm one wrong bad day, not just a bad day, but I'm one wrong bad day away from genuinely like having a bad spiral, and I don't want that to happen. How proud I felt. And like, you know, maybe if I beat this tower, I can get some hope. Like, I just need something to change in some kind of way. So 2 pings up. it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna ask like one more time if I can actually be not overscheduled, because like everything can be fixed if like just like something changes. Either like I guess I could quit this, but I don't want to quit the hobby that actually gives me something to do other than working. Like, it gives me something that I actually feel like I have purpose with. Because my job, I don't. I like what I do at my job. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy it more than my old job. Like, it's something I genuinely enjoy. I mean, there's obviously the BS aspects, but you know, something I like doing, it benefits and pay are better and whatnot. But like, comes up to me, you know. I don't know. It does look like I am getting scheduled a little bit less, because I used to be scheduled more like 36, closer to 36 hours a week, and now I'm getting closer to like 30-hour average. I say average because like every like 4 weeks there will be like after every 4 weeks I get 1 week where I'll actually have, you know, a desired week. But it ranges anywhere from like 30. Most weeks it's like, bro, this isn't what I asked for, and wasn't what I was offered, bro. Like, I got hired. Being like, oh, I'm gonna get like, you know, 20 something hours a week. This will be great. I don't need a crazy amount of hours. But I need something, you know, where I can go and do my job and get paid enough. I still need to make some kind of money. This is like absurd. Like, my paychecks have been great. I've had some great paychecks. But I don't want to push out such... I don't need to. I care less about a slightly bigger paycheck like anything else. Like, I would say I don't get why I get scheduled so much, but I have an idea. I'm 18 and I have genuinely infinite availability. Like, that could be just like, oh, we could schedule you anytime, so we're gonna schedule you every time. Like, no. Like, they genuinely... I've been so, like, and it could be like a lack of communication. There has not been like the interview to get hired. I was like, oh, how many hours you want a week? And I was like, I could work like bare minimum is this absolute maximum. Bare minimum 16, maximum is like 30. But I'd prefer like, you know, the 20s. I think I said like 25. I said 25. I think said 25. And then I was told if you can't get scheduled enough hours, you can always pick up, like, you know, stuff at other sections. Like, oh, that's great. And then I got offered because I have literally infinite availability. And I guess that was seen as, oh, no, I don't. And then the people that want to work the amount of hours I get, you know, get scheduled 20 at most. Like, bro, what the hell? Get it. Like, it's been different lately, but like, I literally talked to a coworker, like, oh, I want to get like 30 hours a week, but I'm only getting like at most 25. Like, bro, I get, oh, I wouldn't complain if I got those hours. Whatever, I guess. Like, I'm not mad about getting. I was like, it's good, but it's too much, and there's so many things between mix of personal, this and that. That's just I can't, and I'm. I gotta be quiet, dude. Why? Where? No, I'm figuring this out. God, continue. So, you line up. You turn. You sink down. I'm exactly... I'm genuinely fucking analyzing this shit. Do I hit space or shift first? I'm gonna figure this out. I hit them at about the same time. Looks like maybe shift first. And then I bounce off because I missed my fucking half a stud. Gosh, bro. You know what? Okay, we're not gonna do all that. I'm gonna put XP normal. And then we're gonna go back. Cause I'm sick and tired of filming this junk. Like the retard that I am. So we're gonna do all this again, because I'm not changing my strat anymore. Do I hit space first? Do I hit shift first? Because if I have to hit space for a significant amount of time afterwards, it doesn't matter! I don't even think it matters! Maybe I have to be further in? Let me try being, like, in this amount. Maybe I gotta be further in a little bit more. I gotta hit them at around the same time. If I hit them around the same time, if I aim from there, it seems a bit better. We'll try that. If it doesn't work, I'm playing such a stream. Gosh, I don't want to fucking get up, bro. I don't want to go to bed, because I know when I wake up, I just gotta go to work again. I don't know exactly what that's gonna mean. I'm just gonna play 10 one more time, make sure I... Make sure I can at least maybe have a chance. I don't know. Gosh, I hate this cycle that I'm in right now, and I need out of it. I just need... I will make this change myself. I need to change. Something has got to change. And the one, like there's one thing I would change. Like, I would quit my job, that's fine. I have enough cash on me, like, and it would honestly be for the better, because I do, like, if I were to quit my job, I would be able to, I'd have all the time in the world to focus on things. However, I'm not making money. That's... and if I don't make money, I'm losing money, and if I eventually run out of money, I really need to be making some kind of income. To some degree. I can't just... Like I don't want to just quit my job, but I feel like I don't know, if I'm gonna try one more time to get my hours to decrease. If that doesn't work, then I'm done. Because if I can't get my hours decreased, then I can't stay. I think that's what I need to do, because I've already tried before. But I'm gonna try one more time. If I can't, I'm done. And it sucks, because it... What the... Okay, I just gotta hit space and that's really good, though. If I did, like, 3 out of the 4 structures first try. Just such a spot that I just... And it sucks because I'm genuinely... Come on. Turn this... Okay, we're trying something new with this. That's too much? Gonna... Feel like a checkpoint there or something. Oh, I can reset my time. Like, the way you do this jump is you go here and then you turn. However, if I turn the way, let's just make a checkpoint here. But why am I not? Maybe I turn after hitting my head? Okay. Okay, I think what I need to do to be able to land this is I go here at this corner, and then I jump, I turn a little bit. It seems the most consistent. And then for here, get all the way up to here, turn a little bit, and then turn a little bit. Don't do too much, and then line up very top. Let's give it a try. I guess I just need somewhere to vent about these things. Shit. Sounds like that therapy. I didn't. High key don't want to. I don't know. I feel like I don't. I don't want to need it. I feel like I'm weak if I need therapy, bro. I don't know. But like. There's just one thing that... There's one thing I need to do. And honestly, if I change like one thing, I'll get into like a very perfect spot. Because it's either... I just need my hours. Honestly, I could probably get by okay if my hours were lower, but you know. I'm genuinely starting to doubt I'm never not getting over scheduled. Because when you've basically asked twice, that's basically because I formally asked one time and then the other time I asked but not formally. I half commented, half question, like, Ooh, yo, my hours are high. I kind of want lower hours. And then the second time, I was like, yo, could I get my hours? And freaking response is always some BS, bro. You typically in the future less hours are given. But I want like enough hours to where I feel like I'm genuinely not working every day of my life, or I feel like I only work for a little bit of the day. I genuinely feel like I'm full-time. I think that's the main issue. If I can fix that, the overscheduling, worst case scenario, I quit. You know, I have enough money to where I don't have to worry about it now, but at some point I will have to worry about it. I could probably go like a year without working and I would be more than okay. But I don't want to do that unless I have to, because if I have to I will, and I don't care. I'm genuinely sick and tired of doing fucking nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Of just putting so much effort and stuff where I could just be doing things that I could actually, that I find usefulness in, that I find purpose with. It's not even about whether I like my job, because I genuinely like my job. I like pushing stuff out onto the floor. I genuinely like it. All the other things, it's like the actual job itself I don't hate, and I won't. Especially now that I've actually, you know, gained some ability with it. Bro, I'm only have been there for like 3 months. And at this point, you know, freaking, the holidays are coming soon. If I'm getting this schedule during the holidays, I'm quitting. I'm not going to be able to handle that at all. This needs to be figured out by, I'm gonna say October. Like, September's fine, because September's like the start of it. August transitions from normal to hella crazy. It's like, bro, if I'm getting overscheduled during the holidays, that's GG's right there. That is game over. But like if I quit YouTube, you know, I wouldn't have to focus on this. I could focus on, then I would put more focus on my job, or being overscheduled would be okay. And then the only thing I would have to worry about is like anything else, which I could probably figure out. Like if I'm getting an average of that, I feel like, okay, that's 9 hours of the day. Sleep for 8. That's enough. That'd be more than enough time. What? Because today I had to go to bed by 1 a.m. My shift started at 10. Ended at 6:30 p.m. Yo, what's up? And then I got up at 9, got to work. I didn't get home till like 7. Or I wasn't like just home, but I was like actually, you know, doing whatever. I was on a bike ride, and I got home just to calm myself down a little bit. to get up at 8 a.m. I can start to 8:30 if I take a shower tonight. I might do that just genuinely for my personal sake. It might help calm me down, I think. If I take a really long shower like tonight. After this, you know, I'm gonna do that. You know, after this is done, I'm taking a shower to calm myself down. And then this way I can get up at 8:30. So it means all I do is get up and immediately work. I think this is the strat here. Because it's Sunday, I don't have... I got an idea. I think I know what my video this week's gonna be. Because if I get lucky with it, I can... I think I could... And I have some days this week. If I super grind, if I unbelievably grind it out, if I lock in with only sleeping for 8 hours, like, I could honestly lock in pretty well with this. You know what? I think I know what video I'm gonna make this week. I was gonna be like, I don't have to worry about that because it's Sunday and I've already got like a couple ideas, but I think I know what I could make. I don't want to make any too big crazy stuff. I don't want to focus on anything necessarily too big. I want stuff that I can make within 3 days. I want stuff that with like my skill and I lock in really hard I could get in 2 days. Because the moment I beat Water Melon, I want to lock in as hard as I can on Water Melon stuff. And there's 2 videos I want to make. One is the completion, and 2 is the main commentary video that I'm gonna make. And I think by I should get a haircut too. That'll help. I jumped really late off of that. I'm getting more zen now that I'm thinking about this, but like, okay, I just gotta get through tomorrow. You know what? I can map this out later. I think that's what I should do. I got from the past video, but the charging me. Honestly, 99% is good to me. But what I can do is look at, alright, what do I do before I get, like, next week is a godsend week. Okay, I don't like the way it's spaced out though, but I can get by with next week. Next week is actually great. I've got potential. As long as I have go to bed really early those nights. But I'm noticing the way I'm getting scheduled is I get a big break in the middle. So like this is why I think it has gotten better lately, because I'm getting less of just like everywhere shifts. It's more of I'll get like 4 days in a row and then a couple days off. It's more of that. And it's definitely It's definitely an improvement. If I just get scheduled one less 8-hour shift a week, then I could get by with it. And then things just have to work out enough, you know? I'm having this realization that things are very possible of working out. I don't know if they will though, but I just had a really great feeling that things would work out for a moment. Like if I know that once I beat this tower, things will eventually work out and I'll find a way to be able to break out this cycle. I just need a little longer. And I can get out of this mess, bro. This tower is the holy shit, the make or break of everything. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna heal up here. But actually, you know what I got right here? And there's two things I'm gonna do. We're gonna take a breather. If I fall to one, I'll take the breather at 1 net. If I get to... Actually, if I fall, I'll just take... But you know what? I'm not gonna fall. I'm gonna get to 5 net. I'm gonna take a good breather there. I'm getting 5 net because I'm beating the tower this attempt. It's happening right now. I don't care. Definitely not an ideal moment, but I don't care. Got a snack. It's a little boring, guys. Could do this snack. Let's try to eat it in the most painful way next time. Oh, today's only Sunday. I thought it was going in the morning. Or today's Sunday going in the morning. Yeah. Hope you all okay with the fact that I'm taking a breathe on 5 nap. I'm just eating a snack. Do I buy a Pi membership? Actually, I don't know. I'm tempted to. I really should. That's a great idea. Stopping to eat a snack. Because I didn't really eat that much. Best thing is to eat a big meal. Really big. Just a big meal before you do stream. And if you can do that, that way you're less likely to get like angry. I need to just like do that no matter what, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, it's getting late, I should stream. It's always best to sit down and make sure it's that way, you get less angry. And take breathers. Videos I get recommended. think I'm ready. Just got a couple bites left. I will be right back. I'm back. Let's do this. Right. It's making me a little cold. If it's getting cold enough again, like during the night, I could probably open my window, like, if I ever stream it. Or, like, still, if it's during the middle of the day, it's still too hot, but if it's, you know, at some point, I don't know if there's gonna be time I can do this, but, like, I want to do a couple streams. I want to do streams at some point. Like, I want to do a mix up, like, some, like, most being, like, around noon, but some being either really early or really late. know, it's okay. You know. I swear, I only lock out. I can't do it. I don't care if it's genuinely distracting or not. It's not work. Sometimes I'll like open up a just completely new tab on my second monitor so I can't be distracted. But then I fail because like I'll fail always like shortly after. Except like a couple times everywhere. I don't think it works. Change the CPU position something a bit more. Holy moly. Sorry about that. I drink water. It didn't go exactly down the right way. Good for losing half of the Roblox physics. There's very little that's true RNG with this game. Let's figure something out. Damn! I barely hit my head, bro. Hey, what if every time I hit my head in Roblox, I hit IRL? You know, just to make sure I don't do it again. I'm kidding. I don't want to become brain dead. I shouldn't joke around stuff like that. It's bad. That is like serious stuff. No! I should fuck. I knew it. Oh. Come on, bro. Like, at some point, this comes down to intelligence, and evidently, I don't have a high amount of intelligence. Bro, it's such a... God, I fell for such a shitty reason. I'm so dumb. I just don't want to fucking do 1 through 4 again. I just hate this section so much. I can do 5 through wind pad all day. Like, I'm totally fine with doing that section. I just can't stand it because I'm too unable. My intelligence is too low to comprehend being able to do these flows all the time. I can only do these number sections at a time, bro. Yo. I thought I was gonna beat this before stream Frankie, but I guess I haven't. It would take a miracle, honestly. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was a lag spike. Are you fucking kidding me? I never lag spike. Ever, bro. That is some bullshit. Ah, really? I'll be locked in. Like, I'll be genuinely locked in enough to beat the tower. That'll happen, bro. Fucking kidding me. Yo, I know I genuinely shouldn't be saying this, but I'm genuinely retarded, bro. Oh my god. Yo, I really shouldn't be saying that though, because like that word's I think that word's considered a slur, but like yeah. I'm calling myself it, which holy shit, it might genuinely be true. Yeah, cause no one is as stupid as me. I'm like anything, bro. Genuinely locked in for nothing. Alright. What? Why did I landed that jump perfectly as well? Sure. Yo, I genuinely need to take an IQ test, bro. Cause why am I genuinely like failing this way? It's not even close. I would genuinely be a talented streamer because I would clip farm without even trying. I'd be trying not to clip farm, and I would click farm. Bro. Maybe I just do that. Yeah. I'm guessing I'm just not hitting the F key. I'm currently at 4 or 5. We do not need to be at 40 health. So why am I obsessed with being at 40 health? Who knows? I wanna fucking... Bro... What am I so locked in for, though? If I'm genuinely this retarded, bro. I'm genuinely so fucking retarded. Because I know why I fail that. I know why I fail it. I've learned how not to fail it. I've spent... Gosh. I spent... Like, I did like a freaking TOER grind session. Like, on those spinners to get them down. Basically, so I couldn't fail. And it worked. Until... Like, you know, every now and then I'll get an occasional fail on them. Whatever. Fine. But for some reason... Particularly to the first jump, I'll make this mistake. You know, I started making this mistake, you know, whatever. I figure out, but I keep making it, so I figure out, okay, I'm doing this consistent issue, now work on it and I fix it. For some reason, I can't retain that. I'm good at retaining the mistake. I'm not good at retaining my fix to it. So, like, every now and then, my retarded ass, because I'm genuinely this dumb, decides it needs to fucking make the mistake. Like, no, it does not. And it never needs to. But as long as I'm grinding this tower, I'll forever at some point just log out on that first fucking jump of the spinner. And it's the most infuriating of them all. Second most probably being the last, because that's... Third last being the second. Well, we're beating this as a noob. I don't care. Yo, this glitch hasn't happened in so long. Come on, brain! Gosh, I wish my brain wasn't this dumb, but I don't think I can do anything about that. I can pray all I want, but I mean, I just gotta live with the fact that I'm not really smart, bro. I used to think I was so smart until I just realized one day that, yo, I have literally every single fucking sign of low intelligence, bro. Like, no, but like, I don't know, one day I realized it was that smart, and then I looked at like signs of low intelligence. Bro, I have most of them, and not like like yeah, like you might have some. Someone's gonna have a couple, but no, I genuinely have most signs of low intelligence. Bro. Like what the fuck? I really like in the stone, bro. Like there's no fucking shot, but I guess there is. I mean, I've never taken an IQ test, so I don't know for sure. It's okay to hit the space bar. Like, it's okay. I can hit the space bar, but or why? I'd be like, acting like, yo, man, these jumps, thank you. And every other jump in this tower. Land every jump in this tower, please. And it will not be giving you a thank you because you failed to do so. Bro, how late am I hitting the space bar, bro? How have I gotten the muscle memory to hit the space bar too late? Muscle memory I've been trying to develop for 6 years, and I can't develop it. Bro. There's no shot. I haven't gotten to the win pad of a new artist in a while. that just hasn't happened. It's been technically over a year. I mean, like, Yo. Come on. Sorry about that. Bro, I better not lose too much health. That's the first time I've ever set up, like, really hardcore setup and really fumble it. Well, I think this is a good spot to end the stream for tonight. I got an 8 run, that's pretty good.